Hey mamas, are you concerned about the formula shortage in the United States of America today? Then you're not alone. Parents across the country are looking for ways to nourish their babies during this uncertain time. Now, I don't have a replacement or solution for formula or finding milk that will work for your baby. I don't have dietary advice for you today, but I do have one additional way that you could look at nourishing your baby. Stick around to this episode of Amanda Radke's Reading Corner to learn more about that solution. Welcome to another episode of Amanda Radke's Reading Corner, a place where we celebrate food, fiber, and energy, and the amazing people who provide us with those essentials of life. Along the way, I try to educate kids and their families about where their food comes from and talk about agriculture from the point of view of a farmer, a rancher, and a mom of four. I'm excited you're joining me again for another episode. It's been a while since I've had a Reading Corner episode, but today's is a fun one. I'd love to share with you a little bit about a new children's book that my friend Jordan Johnson just wrote. It's titled Beef Based Baby, and it is a recipe book showing moms the ins and outs of providing nourishing beef as one of the first foods for infants. So in the cattle industry, we often use the phrase, when I get teeth, feed me beef. And as a mom of four, that was exactly my motto, is I wanted beef to be one of the first foods that I introduced to my little ones when they were growing and developing as babies, because I know that beef has 10 essential nutrients, including zinc, iron, and protein. It also has brain-fueling saturated fats, which is perfect for growing babies with their bodies and their minds, and they're changing a little bit every day. And all every parent wants to do is to make sure to give their babies the best nutrition possible. So right now with this formula shortage, that is top of mind for a lot of people, whether they have infants or not. And my heart's and my prayers are with these parents who are desperately looking to source formula, whether it's through their normal formulas that they buy in the store or goat's milk, or following some traditional recipes of generations past, or going back to the good old fashioned nursing. There are a lot of options for moms to feed their babies, but it is a very uncertain and scary time right now. This video does not aim to be a dietary advice video. I'm not a health professional. I'm just a seasoned mom who's been in your shoes, trying to give the best for her babies. And I wasn't doing it during a pandemic with supply chain disruptions. So kudos to all of you moms who are scrambling to make the best out of a really hard situation. Now, if I could recommend Beef Based Baby, I think this is a very timely cookbook that could help a lot of families, because beef is so nutrient dense. It actually is a very good first food for infants. Yet it's kind of intimidating, because how the heck do you serve a steak or a burger to a baby? So there are a lot of ways to do exactly that, whether it's through purees or letting them, gnaw on a steak bone, or through bone broths. There are a lot of ways to get that nourishing beef into a baby's diet. Jordan Johnson has done all the work of creating recipes that include purees to introduce your baby's palate to beef. So in this cookbook, which I was fortunate to have been asked to write the foreword for, and I highly recommend this book. But in this book, you're going to learn why those first foods matter so much in developing your baby and introducing them to nutritious foods that you want them to eat later in life. You're also going to learn why beef is so nutritious, and you're going to learn about what to expect, how to source beef, and Jordan basically walks you through and gives every parent confidence with cooking beef. I know beef can kind of be expensive right now in the grocery store. It can be a little intimidating, but truly the ranching community wants to help you be confident in the kitchen so that the entire family can enjoy beef. And so great pictures throughout this whole book. And she's got fantastic recipes, from blueberry puree, beef giving, the carrot on top, fiesta, can't beat it, classic beef stew, and the list goes on and on. These recipes take all the guesswork out of it. She gives you the step-by-step instructions, And let's just hear what other moms are saying. Ellie M, a first-time mom, says, "This is such a quick and easy meal to throw together in less than 15 minutes. My 4-month-old enjoyed adding beef to her list of first foods to try." Liz K, a mother of two, says, "To say my daughter loved it would be an understatement. If I could give some advice to other moms on the fence or curious about giving their baby beef, it would be to go for it." And I wrote on the back, Amanda, mother of 4, "These recipes are simple, fun, and nourishing, exactly what every baby deserves. I plan to buy copies for all of my new mommy friends." So speaking of buying copies, I bet you're wondering, where can I buy beef-based babies? This is now available at amandaradke.com. You all know that I write children's books and love to provide educational tools to teach kids about where their food comes from. But Jordan did all the work, and I just loved this idea and concept. And I kind of wondered, why didn't I come up with this? Because this is something that I did as a mom. So I'm so glad Jordan had the foresight to create a recipe book like this. There is nothing like it out there in the marketplace that I know of. And like I said, this is such a timely resource for the uncertain times that moms of infants are facing. So I highly recommend Beef-Based Babies. It is available for $20 at amandaradke.com. I'd love for you to check it out and let me know what your favorite recipe is from this cookbook. I hope this helps. Stay tuned. Next time, we're going to have more book reviews and even some read alouds on Amanda Radke's Reading Corner. I really appreciate you tuning in to this episode. If you could help spread the word on this, because I think this is a truly valuable resource for a lot of parents right now, would you please like and comment and share this video with your friends and families? And if you enjoyed this content and would like to hear more about farm and food and agriculturally themed books, cookbooks, curriculums, and other activities that we're doing with our kids on our farm and in our homeschool, be sure to click subscribe. I'm going to come up with new content every week, and I would love for you to tune in and stick around for more. Thank you so much. I'm Amanda Radke, and I appreciate you tuning in for another episode of Amanda Radke's Reading Corner.